Dice Legacy, new game that just came out on the 9th of September. It's by Destiny Bit and also Ravenscourt. So developer Destiny Bit, Ravenscourt is the publisher. It's a dice game, roguelike apparently, city builder. I haven't played it yet, so there's going to be a complete first impression. I know it has achievements. The music so far seems very nice. I had trouble capturing with game capture. I don't know why, because it worked when I tried it. Now it doesn't anymore, so display capture it is. And I went through the settings. I even checked if I could scroll, just so that I didn't miss anything. I did not see a setting for disabling the moving background, which might be a problem. So what I'm going to do is I will use my acupressure wristbands so that I don't get motion sick from this. I think it's super, super unnecessary to have a moving background. If developers want a moving background, sure, but please let me turn it off. Because that's bad. Also, if anybody has played this before and you know you can turn it off and I just missed that setting, please let me know now. Because I've watched someone else stream it and I know that in the game there's also a moving background, which, yeah. We'll see how long I can play this. No, both profit. So here in the game, you see that slightly moving camera that's always wobbling. And in the game, you're actually playing inside a ring. And it's a bit weird if you've never seen it before. We're going to jump right in. But there's basically, it's a ring world. And you play on the inside of that ring. And you see kind of space moving past. I don't know why. But let's just have a look. Find out. Stranded. Also, that's not super easy to read here.
Woohoo.
We've reached the shore of an uncharted continent. We must lead our people and discover what lies ahead. It's the main scenario. What else would there be? There are different scenarios, but you first need to unlock them by finishing Stranded. So there's a handful of scenarios. We're going to start with the first one then, yes. Also remember there's a giveaway, ! Giveaway, that is provided, I'm going to say by Keymailer. So yeah, have a look at that. Stranded scenario. There's a stranded king into the blizzard. I love it. I love it. Treats all frozen dice in pool. Frozen dice lose 3 durability. But we love frozen. Starting dice. Peasant. 2 replaceable with ascended dice. I don't have any ascended dice. Okay. Difficulty. There is the pacifist. Nah. Can't be a pacifist. Standard. Challenging experience where persistence and experimentation are the key to success. In-game pause is enabled. There's legacy. Resources are more scarce. The people are harder to please. Pause is disabled. Uh-oh. Hard. Where the die is on fire. And then there's extreme, which is brutal. Okay, tutorials unlabeled, because I have no clue what to do. Let's see. And I might need to move my camera around. Holy! I'm dropping frames, by the way. I'm dropping lots and lots of frames. Holy, holy. We okay now? Dice Legacy is a peculiar game set in a world where winters are harsh, dangers are many. Okay. We're back now. It was just a loading. Wait. No. But this is the world. I don't think I'm stuttering now. I think this is okay now. Okay. I can't watch this. Hydration reminder. Okay. Lock a die with Alt and click. Roll dice. Grab and place the die. First steps. I need to pause. Because I want to know why that was so horrible. I mean, all the options are on Ultra, but I'm gonna stop other things that I don't need right now and just close more things. Okay. we'll just have a look, right? Graphics. Maybe I don't. Oh, I wish I could disable the thing. The background. Shadow quality. Maybe only high. But it's really weird because that stuttering happened during loading. That wasn't even anything. I'm gonna try like this. Maybe gameplay is fine. We'll see. So first steps. Well, what am I doing? Dice are my workers. The peasants, right? Hi, Humta. Hello. We're playing Dice Legacy. Does the motion blur thing help? No. Motion blur is like the worst thing on earth. I've turned it off. You have motion sickness too. I'm sorry to hear that. If it was in VR, I'd be vomiting right now. No. Yeah, Ginger, right. I know. There is motion blur in still images, yeah. Okay. Each die belongs to a dice class indicated by its color. The upward face of a die indicates the action it came before. I mean, yeah, classic. Press spacebar to roll all dice in a pool. Rolling a die consumes its durability. If the durability of the die falls below 0, the die will die. Sorry, no, the die will perish. Press Alt or left click to lock a die, which will prevent it from rolling. Okay. Oh, here, close. I need to... I'm probably going to move the camera. I'm not sure where yet. We'll move it... Sorry. I'll move it here. Oh, it's already turned off. It's just... graphics. So if I turn it on, then it's brighter. It's not really clear. I've already turned it off. So... you want me to roll the dice now? Okay. Grab and place a die. Cool. Cool. Someone subbed. I'll put this here. For reasons. I'm working... Complete the cookhouse. There's a town hall. Here's a cookhouse. Okay, I need to complete this. I don't have a hammer, though. How many times can I roll? I still don't have a hammer. Clapsidor, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming sub. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Hello. Holy, what was that? The die shot at me. Perfect. Locations are generated at the start of the game, and dice can be employed inside a location to gather resources, but this consumes the durability of the location. When durability of the location reaches 0, the location is destroyed. Okay. So there's a wreckage now. I can salvage it. And also this. Let's roll again. How many times can I do this? This is so... Oh, here we go. I'm building this now. I can't zoom out. Holy... Okay. So there's no zoom. If I use the mouse wheel, then I just follow the ring, really. But here in the corners, you see the moving background. I suppose it's okay. It's like super, super tiny. The waves are not really nice. So if it's here, I suppose it's okay. Would shadows off help? Because of the clouds, you mean? Potentially. Potentially. The game's taken age to tell you, but it's easier to place dice if you hold shift and click a location. And it picks up the appropriate one. Oh, thank you. Oh, I need to lock this at 4 for it to go away. Sure. Ah, finally it's gone. Cookhouse. Any die not with trait mercenary. Buildings. I know. Wait, no, how many times I can reroll it? It was a durability, but the tutorial let me to know that this decreases when I use it, not when I roll. Oh well. The build menu. Where is the build menu? Buildings have different requirements and resources to be built and must be within the player's territory. Some buildings are required to be unlocked through the tech tree before they can be built. Buildings can be demolished to recover some of the resources used in their construction. Buildings could catch fire or go on strike due to various circumstances. Okay. Where... What's this? Food, wood, stone. Oh, here, buildings. Build a house. Produce new peasant dice. I'll build a house here. So if I shift click... Oh yeah, I really like this, thank you. What's that? Exploration, I would assume. Don't think I need that right now. Oh no, you're right, it actually decreased. I want to scavenge here, we're going to scavenge here. And then grab materials from here. Right? I could have put the dye in here. Would have been any. Oh well, it's fine. This looks like a worker placement board game. Yeah, a bit of exploration, a bit of city building as well. Yes. Okay, now I just wait for the dice to come back. In the meantime, I'm gonna try... I can not disable shadows. I'm gonna try with low quality. Well, the birds don't have shadows anymore. Maybe that helps because then there's no like weird flying shadows. Well, we'll see. Hi, Snowso. Thank you. Thank you for liking. And Frostpaw, welcome. Slightly like medication against travel sickness. I don't want to take anything so that I can play games, right? I want to be the ambassador for simulation sickness, and I want developers to realize that's a thing and add options to turn off motion blur, screen shake, moving backgrounds. It shouldn't be too easy. I don't see the point in me doing something bad to my body, taking medication just so I can enjoy some entertainment. So I've tried it once and it works okay-ish. Like it's not gonna cure me, right? But yeah, you know.
Subbed.
Hello.
Shake it, rhubarb.
Hello, Hanson Spire. Thank you very much for the 19 months. Welcome back. So what I'm doing now is I have acupressure wristbands to suppress nausea. They help. Also, they're not a cure, but it's something, you know. We're gonna try with shadows off though. Hello, Navicus. How are you? I have a new hammer die here. We've got one to gather this and... Wait, how did it... I got food. What am I going to do with this? Food. Well, now I have 9 food here. Ah! Give it back. I don't... Okay. Durability to a die using food. Oh, I see. Okay, so if I place a die here... Halt operations. Wait, what? Hold right-click on a location or building to halt an ongoing operation. Take back dice and resources. Are you telling me I should do that? Like, I shouldn't have done that. Ah. The timers, that's how long it takes for it to do something. So if I place a die here, it's gonna gather wood. But it, you know, it takes time to do that. Yeah. Okay, and if I put any die here now, here, I don't understand. When do you produce food? Oh, actually, shift left click. It does tell you attempt autoplace. Did I place the food from here? I don't know. Slot types. Okay. Locations and buildings have different requirements in terms of resources, dice, phases, and classes. Also, the results provided by a location can be influenced by the power of the phase employed. Okay, yes. So hammer, axe, and pickaxe. The result is multiplied by the phase power. What? Okay, color is for the class. The result is based on chance and influenced by the phase power. What? Except any phase. Except a food resource. I know, but... How? Okay. Okay, just doesn't matter. I am confused. You just need peasant dyes. So we... Wait, what? Hello, Nero. Hello, hello. Use the food to store the dye, to restore. Yes, but I need to produce food, right? Otherwise, I'm gonna run out of durability. I think. Oh, okay, so this is still gonna be safe for work, but apparently if you put two dice in a house, they will produce another baby dye. We're not gonna go into more detail, but this is how dice are made. Yes. This is really funny. I have a hammer that I don't need. Okay, so I'm gonna put you here. Oh yeah, right. It uses the food from there. I understand. Well, I could not do anything. Okay. We're gonna put 2 random dice in here, and then we're gonna get a baby dye. Ah, great. I don't need them. So I'm just gonna wait now for them to produce another one, and then I'm gonna put those 2 in here. Hi, Manatee Mafia. Hello. Someone subbed. No, there's no stalk, apparently. Getting dicey. Oh, wow. Dab. Perfect. Hello, Mars7. Thank you very much for the 15 months. Welcome back. Hello, hello. Yeah, Patiphan. So I don't think you ever need to pay for dice anymore. You just need 2. And then you just, you know, put them in a house together. And after 60 seconds, you check back and then there's another one. I can't build another house. I don't have the resources. Wait, there's happiness. Your actions can affect the happiness of dice classes in various ways. When a dice class is pleased, it will provide a powerful positive effect. When a dice class is angry, it will provide a dangerous negative effect that can threaten your kingdom. Many actions can lower or increase the happiness of a dice class, such as obtaining or losing dice, passing and refusing policies, establishing class district halls, constructing and losing buildings within a class district, and more. If too many dice belong to unhappy dice classes, a riot could start. A dice class will continue to exist as long as at least one phase belonging to that dice class is in play. Okay. Peasants, the backbone of our society, capable of doing a bit of everything. We can produce new peasant dice from a house. When they're pleased, they're going to gather extra resources. When they're angry, they may set buildings on fire. Good. Or maybe not. Yeah, I can't build anything currently because I need resources. You see the resources here on the left? I need wood and stone, but there's also gold, iron, wheat, ale, and herbs. Apparently there are lots and lots of buildings. Okay, wait, I've got this here. Whoopsie. Press the wrong button. Hello, Italics. How are you guys? Welcome in. Hi, Articock. Björn, Syntax Squid, Chaotic Kiwi, Runs Apparatchik. Hello. Welcome in. Hi, happy Sunday, everybody. Thank you very, very much for that raid. Coming over. Appreciate it. How was RimWorld? How's the colony? We're playing Dice Legacy for the first time. The tutorial is a bit unclear, but interesting. I don't know. We're checking it out. It's a dice-based city builder, I'd say, in the inside of a ring. That's what it is. Hello, welcome in. Also, I'm 2D Kiri, in case you don't know me, and I stream indie games, strategy games, lots of humankind. It's good to have you. Thank you for coming over. It was eerily calm given your difficult setting. Uh-oh, so next time it's gonna be fun, right? Uh-oh, best of luck. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. Good to have you. Good to have you. Wait, sorry, there's a... Oh, yeah. Just checking a DM. Okay. It's a Halo City builder. Well, suppose in a way, you could say that, yes. Civic's not triggering humankind. Are you playing in multiplayer? Because I was playing in multiplayer and apparently there's a bug where civics just don't happen. In single player, I never had that problem. The thing is, you don't really know what you have to do to make civics appear. But it just happens for me. But in multiplayer, there's a bug. It's getting colder, I wish. Winter's approaching. Soon our fields will be frozen and venturing into the wildlands will be dangerous. We need to make sure we have enough wood to burn in our steam generators. We must survive. I have steam generators? Survive the winter. Is there a timeline thingy? Oh yeah, end of summer. Knowledge. Technologies. Increase wood gathered. Increase food gathered. Okay, but I don't have any tech points. So I have dice here. And I need to put them into buildings to make them work here. So also, if you put 2 adult dice into a house and then you wait 60 seconds and you don't look, you'll get a baby die. Which is hilarious. Multiplayer has issues with, like in Humankind, has issues with Xbox, with Game Pass players. Microsoft, it's not Xbox, it's Game Pass players. If it's not Game Pass, then it's perfectly fine. Single player. Now only the first 3 civics trigger and that's it. You ended the game with 3 civics. That's really strange. Have you... Would you say that you haven't really done much in the game? I don't know, because if you wage war, you get civics, usually. If you scout a lot, you get civics. If you have a religion, you get civics. If you've done those things and you didn't get civics, then that's clearly a bug. One of your dice has low durability. If the durability of a die falls below 0, it will perish. But it can be restored in the cookhouse. Yes. I mean... Okay. So we're gonna replenish that. We're gonna get some more wood from here. I'm not sure how much I'll get. Result is influenced by the face level. Oh, is that by the face level? Is that the durability? Confused. But okay. You can't play with Steam friends past 50 turns either. Only Steam friends. That's really strange. We didn't have any issues. I mean, we had issues because of some people playing on Game Pass, but other than that, it was fine. Is this pay to win? Are you talking about Dice Legacy, Bruiser? It's a game that you have to purchase. So I suppose yes, but not in the sense you mean. I'm Mephistopheles. Hello. There's indeed a bug with civics. Should be fixed soon, hopefully. Yay! Perfect. Perfect. Durability and face level are not the same thing. I don't know what face level is then. But that's okay. We're gonna make another baby dye. Baby dyed it? No, no, no. No, we're not gonna go there. So this needs to be... This needs to be fixed. Gathering food. Sounds good. Can I build something already? A trading outpost. Allowed merchandise to trade with nearby encampments. I don't think my peasants can be merchants. A wheat farm produces wheat. Can be operated only during summer, but winter's coming, so there's really no point. I could make another cookhouse, but I don't think I need it. A school converts peasant dice into citizen dice. I was like, I pause the game here. Good to know. It's... Sorry, it's stuck in your head now. Oh no. All my dice face level 1 right now. How do you know? How do you know that? Well, winter's coming, yes. The council. They're proposing new laws for my reign. Fur coats. Dice are immune to freeze while used in peasant districts. Mandatory cutting. At the start of every season, obtain 2 wood for every forest inside peasant districts. Or mandatory mining. At the start of every season, obtain 2 stone or 2 iron for every mine inside a peasant district. What's a peasant district? When does the season end? I have so many questions, game. Please answer them. Dice are immune to freeze. But then my character has freeze something ability. I'll go with fur coats. I don't know. Hello, Alice. Hi. It is real time, yes. Sarius, good luck. Good luck learning stuff. Every season, the council reunites and will ask you to enact a policy. Different dice classes will propose different policies. Policies have powerful effects that can change the course of the game. Approving a policy proposed by a dice class will increase its happiness, but will lower the happiness of every other dice class whose policies were rejected. I didn't look at the class though. Some policies are rarer than others and are marked with a wax seal. Choosing to not approve any policy won't have any effect on the happiness of the dice classes. Alright, don't you think that reading about the council policies, the happiness of different dice classes depending on what policies I enact, don't you think that would have been nice to know before letting me choose a policy? Because I think so. Well, okay. If you build a district hall and pop a peasant dice in the area around it. I don't have a district hall, okay. She does look very fancy, yes. Okay, exploration. May I just... What? What? I'm just clicking things. Let me read stuff. You can interact only with locations and buildings that are within your territory. You can expand your territory by using district halls. Oh, there we go. To do so, place a district hall on the edge of your territory and complete its expand territory recipe. Okay. One of my dice is frozen. It cannot be rolled or employed. It can be healed in a temple or tavern, or it will unfreeze on its own at the beginning of summer. What about spring? Winter has fallen. Dice employed during winter will risk freezing. The colder the temperature, the higher the risk. Wheat farms will also stop working in winter. Powered on steam generators can prevent dice used in the range from freezing. Okay, we're gonna pause the game. Can I build a generator? No, because I need iron for that, and I don't have iron. There's a stone mine. There's an iron mine. What's this? Stone mine. Okay. What about a district hall? I need wood for this. Okay, so I don't have that either. That's... Okay. Okay, so I guess my dice is frozen. But hey, you had this ability. Treats all frozen dice in a pool. They lose three durability. I'm not sure when I can use this though. Oh, combination to activate. Oof. Oof. Okay. What would make the tutorial better? Telling me things before I need to do them. Like with the council, telling me about the council and the different policies that apparently, you know, I thought the game was not paused because the movement is still happening. Explaining about the council before the council event happens, that would be really helpful. Letting me know that there are seasons before it's just suddenly, you know, winter's coming, surprise. What else? I don't know. I felt I can figure it out, right? I can figure it out. But I would like a different approach. It's difficult to say, actually. I don't know. Hello, Farning, JD. Good to see you. All you hear is dice go to a tavern to get drunk, and that warms them up. Also, 2 adult dice going to a house and a baby comes out. Districts should be explained. Oh yeah, right. The game talks about districts, and then like two tutorial messages later, it explains what districts actually are. Oh yeah, yeah. So the whole council thing, I had those 3 policies to choose from, and I understood the winter codes, but the other things had districts in them. I didn't know what districts were. So I wouldn't need those bits of information before I need to do something with them, right? Okay. Build a wheel. I actually have quests. Wait, build a wheat farm. Now it's winter, so we're not. Build a mill, build a district hall, build a steam generator. So I need lots of those gather dice. All right. Your durable... the game is paused. I can't do anything while the game is paused. Of course. Okay, and then we'll get you to make a baby die. I suppose I'm gonna wait for that to happen, and then I'll re-roll all of them. I think. We'll see. Oh no, Witter! I thought you didn't want to play. You told me to stay strong, right? Yep. Cookie clicker. That's it. I'm not sure if it's good to just wait them out or re-roll whenever I can. Maybe I'll just re-roll now. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, because they're frozen. Well, I can't do anything. I think I misplayed already. But that's okay. It's a new game. It's alright if I fail in the beginning. How many sided dice are we talking here? They're just 6. How do we tell the difference between adult die and the younger one? I was just kidding. They're not adult or baby die. That was just me saying that. I can't do anything with them. Great. Finally. Okay, we'll get wood. And we'll get iron. And what was that again? Stone. This is food. Still have a bit. There's also stone. More wood it is. What's this? A meadow for herbs. I don't know what I need them for yet. You too, Alice. You too. I know, diligent ago, right? It's about a decade ago. We'll put this one in here to increase its durability. The rest goes in here. I'm gonna wait for them to come back, and then we're gonna re-roll all of them at the same time. This is like a worker placement board game turned into a video game. A worker placement city builder. Roguelike, maybe? That's what Steam the tags said, but I'm not sure if that's actually what it is, because Steam tags can sometimes be wrong. Okay, that is an unfortunate roll. I can't do anything with this. That's better. Actually, that was not unfortunate because I have enough resources. Well, I could have used them. That's all right. That's all right. Thank you very much, Crazy Bald Man, for the 12 months. Thank you for a year. Welcome back. Hello. Hope you're good. You were studying vocational school back then. Yet a teacher wasn't interested teaching. Instead, just wrote words on the board, told us to Google them, and then left. Wow. What a bad teacher. More durability for this one. Let's create a new die here. I suppose I'm gonna wait for them. Already 3 dice are frozen. It happens. It happens. Another one is frozen. Number 4 then. So that combination is never gonna happen. That's okay. We'll get... for a steam generator. I need 5. Okay, so 1 more iron. I can already get District Hall though. Do I need to place this close to the border? I'm not sure. Efficiency. Efficiency determines how fast a building or location operates. District halls provide an efficiency bonus to every building and location nearby. Your town hall also provides an efficiency bonus nearby. Yeah, see, I would like to know that before placing it, because that sucks. Alright. Okay, so I just need to realize that the first game is gonna be crap. We're gonna learn about everything, do it wrong, and then next time I can try to do this right. Okay, get some food. We need to... Oh, I have to. So we're going to build a district hall now. It's going to take 40 seconds. And I need more iron for the generator. Yeah, the tutorial's a bit backwards. Like, it lets me do things, and afterwards it's going to explain what it is. And then it makes me feel really bad because I messed up, because I didn't know. Okay. Well, it's okay. It's okay. Do I have enough now? The steam generate. Oh no. 30 more seconds. Do you have... No, I only have 1. I'm gonna wait this out. The explore one. Yeah, the efficiency is now. It's alright. It's alright. Hello, Mr. Mayor. Oh, you have to do it wrong to do it right. So I didn't mess up. Crazy Wolfie, it feels so bad though. Good morning, how are you? Here we go. Steam generator. Prevents dice used nearby from freezing while powered on. There's a range indicator, but in winter when everything's covered in snow, it's super difficult to see. Here, I suppose. Give me a second. If I put it here, it goes for the herbalist, the stone mines, the gatherer, or the hunter, and the steel thing. We're going to put it here. I need 2 of those. Reroll. Well, we have 1 for exploration, so that's something at least. We'll get more steel, stone, wood. And then I've got 2 that I don't need, so make another one. All right. I do notice that I get motion sick, unfortunately. So I will play a bit longer, but I'm not sure how long I can keep this up. You finished the first level of this. It was a fun game. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Firelight. Oh, I'm not saying making tutorials is easy, and I'm not shaming anybody here. It's just you have to have QA testers who are not working on the game, and then they need to provide feedback, because obviously you know the game, right? The developers know the game, so of course it's very difficult to make a tutorial that's good. But then you need QA testers to tell you if they understand what's going on, right? Steam is worthless when I have fur coats. Just build holes instead. See, how would I know? That's alright. You can sometimes find encampments with which you can establish relationships. Also, it's a quest. I actually need to build a steam generator. Interacting with an encampment will alter your relationship level with it in various ways. A good relationship will bring ever-growing benefits. A hostile relationship will bring troubles for your kingdom. You can interact with the encampments by building different outposts in their range. The possible interactions with the encampments will change based on the outpost you built. Maybe a trading one, for example. Have I found one? What is this? Ancient ruins, overrun by nature, perilous and barely standing. They can be explored. There's a forest here. There's the unknown encampment, a small settlement inhabited by an unknown population. It's moderate. Exploration will be dangerous. We'll need a good explorer. I don't have good or bad anything. It's just default. Okay, so there are 3 unknown encampments. 2 of them are in my territory now. I bet they don't know that they're in my territory. And most of my dice are frozen. It's good. The art style is great. I also like the music a lot. I'm not fond of the moving background. But yeah. You played one game, you felt like an idiot, took a break, Google a bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's because the game explains things too late. But just, we'll be fine. The first game, we're bumbling around a bit, and then it's gonna be okay. Oh, the ancient ruins. These appear to be the ruins of an old temple, now taken over by plants and weeds. It looks like it could collapse at any minute, but something of value could be inside. Success chance is medium, let's go. Beyond the entrance, long nave that leads to a crumbling altar. That is too much here. On the floor are the remains of several marble statues and some precious antiques. I think that's 1 gold and 2 hearts. 2, yeah, interesting. The altar is broken in half, crushed by the weight of a giant statue on a woman. Of a woman. Wow, I can read. Behind it, some steps lead to a secluded section underneath. Success chance is low. If I escape, I hope I could keep the treasure collected. I might be able to come back, I'm not sure, but for science, we're going to try it. So currently I have 1 gold and 0 of those things. We're going to try it. Hello, Fi. Hi. We're looking forward to getting this game, but the map motion doesn't agree with you either. Yeah, and unfortunately you can't turn it off, which is really, really bad. Yeah. There is a giveaway, by the way, exclamation mark giveaway, because the key was provided to me by Keymail at a platform. And they've got a new thing where you can opt in to get keys for a giveaway. So they sent me a link and you can join the giveaway and potentially win a copy of this game. Dice Legacy, it's alright. It's alright, like, yeah. Simulation sickness is not great for me. The tutorial is helpful too late. We'll see. We will see. You want to see the credits afterwards? Okay. Can you remind me of that again, Anton? You would keep going to find out what a failure looks like. It is the first playthrough. It is the first playthrough, but I want to know if it can come back. So we're going to escape. Walking away from the ancient ruins, the mind wanders to the treasures that were left behind. But just as a hint of regret sets in, the old walls start to crumble. Okay, guess we can't come back, but yes, we keep the treasure. Herbs. Well, for science, now we know. An interesting discovery. We encountered a small encampment. The population is wearing worn out yet fancy clothes. They seem to possess a lot of goods. Unfortunately, our explorer was seen while trying to sneak into their camp and caught by a guard. They'll be wary of our presence for a while. Why did you sneak in? Why did you not just go there and say, hello, I'm a scout. I belong to this, town over there. Good to meet you. Who are you? Well, yeah, that is unfortunate. My die is wounded. Wounded die will perish if wounded again. A die can be wounded when fighting and can be healed in a temple apothecary. What? Which one is it? This one. It has cracks, but it's very, very difficult to see. Also, the font is not like the font that you can see here. It's not easy to read. There's a bit of a black drop shadow, but it's only in the middle. It should be over all the text. Or behind all the text. I can scout some more though. Don't have anything to scout. Wait, what's this? District Hall. We can put a class in there to make it a class district. Let's go. What does it need? 2 gold. I have that. We make this a peasant district now. My peasants are going to be very happy. Here's the cracked one. It will perish if wounded again, but that means I should be able to just use it for stuff, and if it freezes, that'd be okay too. The meadow for gathering herbs, and this is for wood. I made a class district. There it is. Class district consists of a district hall that was upgraded into a class district hall, and all buildings and locations adjacent to it. Constructing and destroying buildings in a class district affects the happiness of the dice class to which the district belongs. Some policies only affect the class districts of a certain dice class. Yes, I don't know what my policy does. I mean, I know it's fur codes, but I don't know which class wanted it. Okay. Oh, happiness is up here, right? Good, good. If I lower the graphical detail, will that remove the moving background? I already put shadows on low, and that removed the shadows. Because there were shadows of birds flying around, and there were shadows of the top of the ring moving. So having shadows on low helps with that. I'm not sure about the background, like what is the background? What category does it belong to? Not really Malagos, because I don't want to be, I don't want the tutorial holding my hand, right? Explaining everything in detail, but just a quick mention of, hey, there are seasons would be nice. Or maybe a council meeting is about to happen. This is what a council is, I I don't want a manual and then read for 30 minutes before I play the game, but just telling me things before they happen, just so that I know what I'm supposed to do is really nice. Doing things and then telling me, oh, by the way, it would have been best to do it this way. Well, you know. Yeah, if you have a bright screen, then the white snow is a bit glaring. Time for sunglasses, everybody. Time for sunglasses. What do you mean you won the game? I don't actually know how it works, the giveaway. They just sent me the link. Did you really win already? Hi, Grogovitz. Hagum, hello. Setting everything to low. You already got the key. Well, congratulations, Jingu. I mean, right now we're frozen here. So I suppose that's okay, but the water's also still moving. First 10 get the key. Oh. Oh. I mean, good for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Apparently I don't like the practice there. I'm not... That might be a key mailer thing though, but that's... I don't like that system of a giveaway. So I appreciate you telling me, Diligent Goo. I will not pick giveaways from key mailer then anymore, because I don't know. Just no. Options. Graphics. So we'll shadows already put to low. There's texture. Post-processing, that's probably needed, not a detail. Materials. Anti-aliasing effects. Maybe it's an effect. It is very bad practice. If I'd known, I wouldn't have taken it. The water's still moving, and I mean... Particles here are still moving too. So no, that's not it. No, they didn't tell me. You understood that it was the first 10 and then they'll randomize. I knew that it was 10 keys they had to give away. And that I need to use the link. And it says the giveaway is from, you know, starting at that day and time until this day and time. So I thought you just all enter and then they pick randomly. But okay. I'm pretty sure that's a key mailer thing though. But that means I can disable that command again, because if it's obviously if it's not working. Okay. Well. Because yeah, if I'd known it was a who's the fastest, obviously I'd mentioned that, but also it's just no. Anyway. We need to survive the winter. A steam generator. Oh yeah, I need another one. Okay. Steam generator. And I have a fighting die. I'll put you in here for later. All my dice are frozen. A working one. What do I need you for again? What's this? I can only have 12 dice. Alright. My peasants are very pleased though. Suppose that's good. Oh yeah, and I can't heal you. Can I build something? Apothecary. Yes. Put you here. I need two hammers though for this. Gonna put you here and you'll be healed. Or not healed, but increased durability. Okay. You also got a key. You know how many people went through there? There's more than 10. I'm not sure. Didn't actually go to the link and register to the giveaway. So are you saying Okay. Weird. Weird. I don't understand. I'm sorry about the giveaway. I will not do that again. So I'm happy for you if you got it. If you didn't, I'm sorry. It's just bad practice. I did not know. Now I do. Will not do it again. I can have 5 on the field and 10 in my hand. Oh, I just have 13 out of 12 now, actually. I'm at risk of discarding them. Oh, so if they were to come back, then I'd lose 1. So I need to... Okay, yeah. Thank you. Good point. Good point. But hey, I can pause the game, so that's fine. Can't really do anything with them, though. No, I've reached the dice limit. I'll have to discard them. Well, I'm gonna just discard this one. Actually, that's better than wasting food, isn't it? Ooh. Might be. Can't do anything with you guys. Prevents dice used from freezing. Used nearby from freezing. I'm not using them right now. Okay. Any die and with effect sickness or with effect wounded. 2 herbs. No, I use the herbs for building this thing. I don't have herbs. Okay, wait. I get herbs from here. Good. I need gold, but I can't get gold. Let's get food. You get... What kind of building do I need to build? A wheat farm and a mill. I know the wheat farm is not going to do anything in winter, but it will be summer again, right? One day. I will put it... I want to scroll to the right, but it's not a thing. Okay, so I have a wheat farm. Gain 6 wheat. That's going to come later. What do I need for a mill? Wood. Alright. You'll make a baby die. Good morning, Ronan. Hello, hello. Are you hungover? So you wouldn't like it if we were to scream right now, right? You take care, okay? Hi, Stel. Hello. I'm not in Germany. No, I'm in Austria. A die in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. I'm just gonna make more die and then I'll lose some of the ones that are almost broken, I think. I can re-roll. We'll get more wood. And iron. I can heal this one out. Very nice. You too, Anton. Oh no. Oh, that's why you were saying that the white is a bit too bright for you, right? But hey, it's the end of winter. The person got frozen inside the house. Lovely. That's great. Winter has passed. I did not turn on the generator, but then I didn't really need to. The snow is gone. The weather is getting warm again. We made it through our first winter. Now it is time to move forward and discover what lies ahead. Yes. We'll get wheat from here. It's another council session, so... Winters probably don't last for years. No, well, there is no timeline, so I don't know what year it is, but it doesn't feel like years, no. Hi, Extrovite. Good morning. I'm doing alright, thank you. I'm good. Combining statistics and strategy. I don't see where it combines statistics. No, Rona, don't worry about it. Solstice celebration. Immediately obtain 2 peasant dice. but I already have... I mean, I can't see this now. I can't minimize this. I can either choose a policy or I can skip, but I think it's telling me I've got 13 out of 12 dice, so I should probably not get this. Firewatch. Buildings inside peasant districts are immune to fire. Or mandatory exercise, the peasant die generated from the house starts with full durability. Does it not do that already? I actually never checked, but I think I like this one. Do the council stuff continue or just till the next council? I do not know. New laws for my reign. I'm not sure. I got an achievement. We made it. Is there a way for me to see council? Active policies. Okay, so it stays around. It's accumulative, apparently. So we have 2 active policies right now. That's good. Council policies last for the entire game. Yeah, I like it. I think this is really cool. What you can do with the snowdown points, you can use them for subscriber sound commands. That's it. Okay, really nice. I need a not a short break. I need to pop to the bathroom. The game just saved, so I don't need to save, but I'll be right back. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you. We will continue a bit more of Dice Legacy, because so far I'm okay. So yeah, I'll be right back. Thank you all. Dice Legacy. I feel like I'm not sitting where I'm supposed to sit. Here we go. The 17.17 is the best. It is the best. We survived winter. Got an achievement for that. Pretty amazing. Now, I have the wheat field. We need to build a mill now. For that, nothing for that. I can do that. I will build it here, next to the wheat fields. Okay, those came back. I don't have any exploration to do right now. We can get... I'm gonna get herbs. So I might... Here we go. I might need that for when I have a wounded die. Exploration is not needed. We could make a new one. We can heal them up. Healing them uses durability of 1 die because I need 1 die to go hunt, gather food, and then I can use the food to increase the durability again. If I compare that to, I use 2 dice in a building to make a new one. It's probably better to gather food. Probably. Snowso, you can click on your name in chat to see when you followed, actually. But I think it's followed or something. I'm not sure. Hello, Asticon. I'm just gonna re-roll them. Ooh. Oh, yay! Into the blizzard. So, all frozen dice are now unfrozen. And they all lose 3 durability. Thank you. That happens. It's nothing I need to trigger. It's a passive. Once I have the right combination, that happens. Good. It even happens when it's not winter. I got screwed over. Good. Good. 2 years already, Astacon. Amazing. We need to build this. What else? Gathering. We need wood. This is for working in a building, I think. I'm gonna keep this one. The rest, don't really care about. We're gonna take this one. And this one. You make a new one. I think I'm just... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Currently, this one has 7 durability. If we give it food... What... Like, how much does it gain then? We'll see. So it's a year ago when you found my channel. That's so crazy to think about. Very nice. I know, time flies, but especially COVID has accelerated. Press shift and left click on a slot to attempt auto place. The first valid die or resource found will be inserted into slot. Yes. And I'm very thankful that one of you guys have already told me about this. Because that is super, super convenient to know. I mean, the game tells you if you mouse over. But still. Oh, here. How much wheat did I get from this? 0. Oh, did I only plant it? Oh, wow. Into the blizzard again? You gotta be kidding me. Why? Why? Okay, so we'll do this. And get some wheat. I'll put this here for later once we have the wheat. I'm gonna lock this so that I can... Oh, and now I didn't pay attention to how much that was. Alright. We need to gather food. Gain food from the mill. Feed a die. That sounds so funny. Okay, here it is. Now we need to harvest it. So you need to place 2 dice there for sowing, for growing, and then for harvesting before you actually get the wheat. Okay. Well. Non-frozen dice don't lose durability. Really? It looked like it did. But okay. I'm just gonna believe you. I could build all these buildings. Herbalist hut. Searches for herbs. I do have a thing here though. Apothecary. We have the steam generator. Oh, a military outpost. Allows raiding of nearby encampments. Ooh. Of nearby. Okay, so we're gonna... Too close to foreign structures. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so the military outpost, it says, allows raiding of nearby encampments and hostile structures, okay? So I want to place it nearby the encampments, but then it says too close to foreign structures. So you have to build it 3 tiles away. That is nearby. Hi, Scrollty, good morning. Hello. It does look interesting. It does. I'm not sure what to think about it, though. I'm not convinced. But it might convince me yet. I have herbs. We are gathering food. We need trees. Okay. Cycram, hello. Thank you for the 100 bits.
I just beat the game for the first time. I like.
Nice. The standard scenario? I don't know. It could have said 3 tiles away, right? There are a couple of things that they're just a bit clumsy, I think. I'm gonna heal this. I'm gonna keep you. I probably don't need the sword. Military outpost. Wait. It allows raiding, so... I don't have this. Our relationship is apathetic. I don't have a raiding... I don't think peasants can do that. Peasants can't do that. Does this count? Great. So I build a military outpost, but I don't actually have anybody who can raid. A waste of resources. Okay. That's alright. I've reached the dice limit. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Sorry, peasant. What do we have? No worker ones. Lots of gathering though. So Mystery's frustrated in Rocket League. That sounded really funny. Exploration. We could get... Can I get another... What was it? Oh, there's religious buildings too. What was it? District hall. I'll get another one here so that we can increase our territory. Okay. And I might keep this. Every now and then I'm gonna feed dice, and then other times I'll just make new ones, I suppose. Barracks of some sorts? To make raiders, you mean? I don't know. Can't be adjacent to an encampment or hostile structure. The encampment is 3 hexes. How is it 3 hexes? Oh, are you saying... Oh, this belongs together? Is that what you're saying? Still, it says nearby, right? So I assume I need to build it right next to it. But it's okay. Vague description is to achieve the sense of pride and accomplishment for figuring it out on your own. Yeah. Very much sarcasm, right? Hi, Damalies. Dice limit is probably what the flashing icon at the top is. Yes. Yes, that means I've got 13 out of 12 dice. So if they all come back to my hand, I have to get rid of one. Exactly. Wait, you're saying you should wait until the tutorial tells you to do things. When it does, I missed it. What are you talking about right now? What specific? What specifically? Hi, Roxo. Hello. How are you? Thank you for liking. Eggy toast and jam on toast. That sounds good, Björn. Enjoy your brunch. Oh, that's all right, Damalies. If you have any questions, let me know. I might not be able to answer you because I'm playing this for the first time, but feel free to ask questions. My peasants... Oh, they're slightly unhappy because I replaced the die. Okay. So I just realized that obviously, because the dice are basically your population. So if I decide we're just going to produce more dice, and then when I have too many, I'm just going to get rid of one, they don't like this because I basically kill one of their people. So they prefer that I feed them. This makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. Hi, Jake's patience. Hello. Good. Yeah. I mean, that... Alright. I'll try to not kill them then. I'll try to be nice. There's only 5 more food here, but we're gonna get hunting grounds here for more food. Excuse me. Dies? You mean when I have too many, then a die dies? Yes. Dice have feelings too. I know. And I'm being mean to them. Okay, wait. So we're gonna feed this one. I'm gonna keep that and that, and the rest we're gonna re-roll. I need one more of these. Okay, let's get more food. We don't need to fight. Oh, here we go. Exploration. Let's go. Can you be fed? Yes. I like the system of it. Or maybe I could have... Yeah, I could have picked this up again and put it over here. That's alright. I'm waiting for this to be done. Because then we might be able to use the other exploration one. Okay. What if you had the feelings of a dice? Of a die? What will it do? What will it do? Roll away. You're being mean. Being really mean. So what have we found? More trees. A stone mine. Trees. Iron mine. Meadow. Trees. Okay. I do have 2 goals, so I could make this into another peasant district. Oh, this was hunting grounds, right? But we haven't found anything that we need to explore, so... How can I unlock this? Oh. First unpause and then I can unlock it. Okay. It's a bit difficult to see when the game is paused and when not. Because while the people... Because there is actually people. While the people are not moving when the game is paused, the windmill is moving. It's rotating. The water is moving. The background is moving. And if I've got the game here, I hardly see paused. So it's difficult for me to know when the game is paused and when isn't. And then I try to do things and it just doesn't work and then I'm confused. It is dicey business. It is. The gameplay is rather six-sided, is it? Odd. Odd. I would have built something. Oh wait, we need to make more wheat. Gain food from the... Oh, we gain food from the mill. Oh, that's really cool. Into the blizzard again. Okay, we're gonna grow stuff here. We'll get more trees. Forests are gonna vanish you soon. What's this? Iron mine. I didn't see that earlier. Oh. Shadowy figures. A terrified peasant screams for help. Somebody is attacking our settlement. Who and why? Rumors quickly spread about the others. We are not alone. Some pale, slender figures appear from the mist. They move quickly through the shadows and are approaching our supplies. We must stop them from stealing our resources. Somebody earlier said that they just finished the game, right? How do you actually finish it? What do you need to do? What's the goal? My people are gamblers. No, wouldn't be. I don't know. Find the source of the attacks. Okay. Threats are conditions that must be resolved before the timer runs out in order to prevent something bad from happening. Certain threats, such as hostile forces, could cause the dice used to resolve them to be wounded in the process. Okay. It's said that they're going to my store, to my storage. Look at... Mystery's having a rough time. But this is not my territory. Oh, you're going to my territory though, I see. I think I did it. Find the source of the attacks. Wait, it's not over yet? Okay, so it seems like they're going to continuously attack me and I just need to scout further through the ring to find them. Noted. So we need more and more district halls then, right? It's gonna work out. Go to the end of the map. Okay, so just continue or finish the loop, really. Hi, Sleepy Dragon Man. Hello, hello. How are you? AI Kiri kicked your butt. Oh no. It was your first game though, on the first wall. That's totally alright. Don't let that discourage you. Next time, you might be more lucky. You might be luckier. Just continue. Maybe I should keep one of those too. And you will be fed. We're okay? We're okay. Oh, now I need to explore, right? Exploration. Here we go. I make... How much does the mill make? It doesn't say. It says produces food, but we don't know how much. Okay. Let's sow some weed. Hi, Sega Brew. Hello, hello. I made it Arvax Persona first too. She's aggressive. She really is. The developer. And why isn't it DICE? It was I had it open earlier. I don't know. I forgot who it is. I mentioned it earlier at the start of the segment. The forest key is gone now. We used it completely. What was that sound? Was it just a we got food? Also, I didn't check again. Okay. Oh, maybe it was the sound of we have new territory. There's a meadow, hunting grounds. Ancient ruins here.
Someone subbed.
Iron mine. Or district hall. We need more wood. Okay. So we're going to do that. Falcon, thank you very much for the resub. Thank you for 4 months. Hello. I hope you're good. Bloons. I got Bloons too. I haven't played much. I just recently succumbed to a different game. Happens, right? Happens. Hi, Frankio. Hello, hello. A money tinkle sound. The mill was 2 food. Thank you. It's good to know. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of those here. I know, right? Cookies. Yeah. I might be playing a cookie game. Oops. Okay, we'll make this peasant district as well. Another district hall coming up. Gonna put this one here. Right, you need to be fed. I'm gonna keep this. Everybody else. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. I think I'm gonna make new dice. That's it. That's everything I can do. Have I started building this? I have. And then this for scouting. Alright, here we go. We can get more wheat. For the quest. At some point I actually need to pay attention. And see how much durability those die get. I'm gonna put you here. You go scout. Alright. The cookie craze. Oh no, Anton, you too. Oh no. This is not Humankind. No, no, no. This is Dice Legacy. I play Humankind again tomorrow. Actually, multiplayer with a team with Halcyon. You know I have problems with motion sickness in video games. This camera makes even you nauseous. Yeah, I'm sorry, Humta. Unfortunately, you can't disable the moving background. But also, like, this motion of sliding the camera through the ring here. It's not good. It's really... I try to do it just only short parts at a time. But I'm afraid I have to go back and forth a lot in this game. It's not nice for people with simulation sickness. Raiders! A sight of swords and axes. Savages aiming at our homes. We must prevent them from destroying our buildings. You're wounded. You're wounded. Okay, so we're gonna heal the wounded. Sorry, I have to do this. Keep the raider in check. This is an encampment. It is. I can scout all of that though. Let's get more. We have lots of iron. I don't really have a lot of stone. An interesting discovery. Okay. Exposure therapy sucks. It really sucks. 8 durability. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Slubbert King. Oh, I see, Psycho Bro. I see. No, I mean, yes, humankind, but that's okay. What's a bit questionable is that I succumb to Cookie Clicker. Oh, human legacy, right? Would it be better if the camera moved with hard cuts? Ah, probably not. Pictures will probably be good. Like a slideshow, but without sliding, you know? I don't know. I don't think... Oh... Okay, I'll be right back. Mystery needs a hug. Wait a second. It was playing Rocket League, and he just rage quit. It's not the inside of a donut. It's like a ring-shaped world, donut-shaped world, whatever. Really. He played Rocket League. So a slideshow, but without sliding motions. Maybe just, you know, you've got one, like, I don't know, part of the world, and then it dissolves into the next, which is stupid. I've realized that this is probably a game that can't be fixed so that I can play it, which is sad. I don't... Because what the problem is, camera panning is totally fine for me, and I hope also for other people with simulation sickness. So let's say you have a map and you pan the camera and it just, you know, just goes like this. If you have a globe or a ring and you pan the camera, it doesn't just go like this stable, in a stable way, but you've got this curve as well. And that curve is horrible for me. So Google Maps changed that at some point, because Google Maps at some point decided that, hey, you know, the world's not flat, it's actually a sphere. Let's make Google Maps so that people know that, which is, you know, it's cool, but yeah. If you zoom out a lot, then you also have that curve there. And that's really bad for people with simulation sickness. So I think other than rolling out, like making a cut in that ring world and rolling it out, there's nothing they can do to make it so that I can play it. And doing that would probably be way, way too much effort. The world is not flat, no. It's a surprise, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, Snuffer. No, I think you're right, but it's probably super difficult to do that. Hi, Sarius. Welcome back. How was studying? Rag Boy Rat, good to see you. Hello. Hello, Hans. Good morning. Good morning. It's going well, thank you. I'm very hungry, but then it's also like lunchtime. The curve motion is what gets me. I'm not streaming Cookie Click after that. No, I kind of streamed it before that already. Yeah. The world is a donut. Are you sure about this? We encountered a small encampment. The population seems peaceful and lost in adoration of some kind of deity. Our explorer managed to impress them and was offered some gifts. Also, Anton, if you're interested in simulation sickness from a developer standpoint and you want to talk to me about this, just let me know. Because I would love to get the word out there. So if you're working on a game and you need it to be simulation sickness safe, please hit me up. I'm happy to help. A flat world mod, I kind of need that. Can I make a comparison for this game to other similar well-known games? No. No, because it's very, very unique. It's a city builder exploration, but it's not quite city builder. It's more like a... Well, it's a bit of a city builder. It's an exploration game, but you play it with dice. So there might be a board game that's actually similar. I don't know. I don't really play board games often. But I wouldn't know what to compare the game to right now. The camera's in a fixed position here, yes, and you can just move it along the ring. You skipped dinner yesterday because of humankind. Make sure you eat enough though, alright? I have disabled motion blur. It's the first thing I do. However, in the tutorial or in the encyclopedia, there are photos with motion blur. Why? Motion blur needs to die. Hello, Tango. Monia, have a good time. Enjoy lunch. Thank you for being here today. Worker placement. Yeah, it is worker placement, but what do you call that type of game? Oh, yeah. Anyway. I don't think there's anything like it. I don't know. Hello, Shiva. Good morning. Thank you for the 17 bits. I hope you're good. You should eat enough. Yeah. So we encounter a small encampment. Population seems peaceful and lost in adoration of some kind of deity. Right, we got 1 herb. Wonderful. We've reached our dice limit. Someone sub. So now we're gonna kill one of the die. And the people are gonna be unhappy about this. Shiva, thank you very, very much for the tier 2. And also 20 months of subscribing. Thank you. That's a long time already. You like motion blur? It's totally fine if you like motion blur, but I just want to be able to turn it off. And I can turn it off in the game, but there are pictures with motion blur in it. Like, that just makes me squint my eyes because I think like I'm seeing, badly. Our humankind is perfectly fine for simulation sickness. Yes, it is. Yeah, this one. Oh, I need to discard 2. Okay. Yeah, they don't like that. They don't like that. Okay, well, it happens. It happens. A bit unhappy right now. Oh yeah, I wanted to check for stone, right? This is stone. Should put it here, actually. Oh well. This is for fighting. Want to keep 1 fighter here. I don't like that I can't do anything while the game is paused. Shoo! Yeah, it's not good. It's really sad. I would love to play the game more. I would love to just enjoy it more, but that movement. Yeah, the number is the durability. Once it reaches 0, you will lose that die. Fake higher frame rates. Yeah, I don't like it. As long as I can turn it off, I'm okay. We did not get any of those, I don't know, cogwheel dice. I don't know what they're called. Moving using the minimap. The minimap? Oh, you mean this thing? Holy, I did not see this. Why does the game not tell you about this? What is this? What's the district? Huh. I have not tried that before. Thank you very much. The game did not tell me that that's a thing, and also I didn't see it, frankly. I'll try it. I'll try it. What am I doing? Gathering resources. We're feeding this one already. So we're gonna feed the other one when it comes back. We've got more feeding. Okay. Thank you, Sammy. It's not really good to discard them. I mean, if you have to discard any dice, then yes, the one with a low durability. But they're different classes. Right now, we only have peasants here. So the yellow dice are the peasant ones. They don't like it when you kill or abandon one of their people. So you should probably not do that. Yeah. Yeah, I like the music too. It's good. Well, at least that's one. For building. Am I building something? Oh, workshop. Produces knowledge. Yes. Let's build a workshop over here. Okay. And then we produce just more everything. I have food. I don't really have enough wood now. We don't need to explore anything. Oh, here we... Oh, look at that. Now I see where the radar is. Oh, this is actually super cool. I have not noticed that. A 1D map. I suppose, because it's only a line, right? Yeah. Hi, Holland. Yeah, first I assumed they were the population were the dice, but actually you have humans running around here, so I got that wrong. It becomes very hectic later on. I mean, on higher difficulties, pause is even disabled, right? But I think that, you know, if I wanted to play without pause, I'm going to play on a higher difficulty. So why can I not pause the game and then just queue up things that I want to do? That's alright, Psycho Brew. It's the first time me playing this game, so just, you know, feel free to ask questions. Oh no, this is a wounded one. I don't think it was wounded. I think it got wounded right now. Okay. I will save you. I'm gonna put you in here and heal you. I need herbs now. I'm gonna get those. Turns out, when I left click and drag, it also moves us around. So I end up moving despite not really wanting to do that. Nope. I wanted this one. I have... Okay. I'm gonna keep this for... Oh, I forgot about this. I'm gonna keep the fighting one. It's always good to have this. You wanted dice people. It would look funny, right? Maybe just, you know, humanoids with a dice instead of a head. A die instead of a head. Yeah. Hi, classy me. Ah, that would have been funny. A bigger die pool. I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh, I mean, yeah. No, actually, I know that because I'm also gonna keep this. Eventually, this is annoying. Eventually, what do I want to say? There are different classes. So apparently there are 5 classes. And then you get different dice for that. So the peasants can do this, for example. They can work in a building. They can collect resources. They can build. They can fight. And they can scout. The citizens, I would assume, can do different things. Maybe do research, or I don't know. So that would be a bigger dice pool, right? Yeah. I need to reroll. Here we go. We can get more wheat. There's a raider coming. Bad person. Okay, but we won. Very good. Technologies. You can spend knowledge in the technologies panel to unlock permanent improvements in new buildings. Most advanced technologies and buildings require a higher technology level to be unlocked before they can be researched. Yes. So how do I do this? I built the thing here. Okay, so I need to study, but my peasants can't study. So this is unnecessary. Okay, if I can have more than 12 peasants, I don't know. Currently, I'm gonna say no. But I'm not sure if that's a thing later on. We need a school. So for that, I need more stone. Okay. I'll get stone. No, this is iron. I'll get herbs as well. Oh yeah, here, I've got new quests. Build a barrack and build school. A school. I guess you can... Oh no, wait. You're good for resources. We'll wait. Should... Whoops. Cancel. Oh, is it winter again? Okay. Yeah, I know, Slowhead King. I know we need a score. What's the number on the dice mean? It's the durability. So whenever you use them or when you re-roll them, you lose durability. 1. And then when it drops to 0, the die is gonna perish. But you can feed them and then they gain more durability again. Solstice celebration. Immediately obtain 2 peasant dice. No. Mandatory mine. At the start of every season, obtain 2 stone and 2 iron for every mine inside a peasant district. Buildings inside peasant districts are immune to fire. I think I'm gonna do this because mines will eventually run dry. Or maybe if I do this, I might get that now. Because there's a mine in here. Oh well. It might happen. Randomly. I can get a school now. Having a school in the peasant district, I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but... I think I'm going to put it here. So we are going to build a school. In the forest. So that's where you built those things, right? Gonna make food out of this, and then we're gonna get more stone. And feed that die. That's about it. Collecting more wood. Gonna keep this one for building. Okay. Schools are good. Yeah, with schools you can get citizens. And really hoping that's an achievement. Peasant is frozen in the cookhouse. That's unfortunate. Well, and so it starts again. In the cookhouse. Alright, we're gonna pause this for now. We could make more food here. We're gonna turn this on. Good. So, people here. I want to see the area of effect, but the steam generator pop-up is above it. I assume it includes this here. I'm not sure.
Someone
Yes,
sub.
it does. Okay.
Hello.
So I can safely send people here in the mines. Also up here, actually. So I can do that. Very good. Spotman, hello. Hi. Happy Sunday. Thank you very much for the reset for 8 months already. Hello. It's good to see you. Do I like the game? Yes and no. I think it's super unique. It is beautiful. The music is very nice. The tutorial is not ideal because you get to do things and only afterwards the game explains you what it does. So it's a bit backwards. For someone with simulation sickness, it's very difficult to play because it makes me nauseous. But like the game mechanics, the idea of the game is brilliant. I want to like it, but I've got issues with it. I don't have any dice for this now. And we don't need to scout. Alright. I'll put you here to feed you. Alright, so that's active for 2 minutes now. I'm not sure how long winter lasts. I did not want this. Need to re-roll again. We'll get more stone. But yeah, you have a good point. If I don't run the mine dry, at least this one here, then I will continuously get stone from this. It's actually really smart. I'm gonna keep that. We'll get wood from over here, but oh no, we get wood from over here so we don't freeze. And that's already everything. Wait, I suppose I can continuously send people here to feed them. That's basically what we're gonna do. The rich get taxed more and the poor... more than the poor in many countries. Well, you're talking about something completely different. Got it. What's the base concept of the game? It's sort of like The Settlers, another survival city builder. It's not super much about survival. It's more like a worker placement management kind of game. Slightly city builder. Yeah. Worker placement. Hi, Verazian. Hello, hello. Good morning. I don't need these. We're gonna re-roll. Alright, they're all coming back now. At least we're gathering resources. The school. I have a school. I need food. Okay, I can convert a peasant, you, into a citizen. Awesome. And then we need more district halls, right? Here's another one. This is an iron mine, okay. It's the 3 E's, Ronan. No, it's only 3. You read somewhere that you need 24 wood to run the steam through the entire winter. That's a lot. I don't think I'm going to do that. I just had it for a bit because it was an objective. But now I'm okay. I need to build a barracks. I need to look into this. Empowering. One of your die faces has 2 or more power. The faces of a die have a power value ranging from 1 to 8. The power of a face can influence the result of the recipes. Unless indicated otherwise, the power of a face is 1. See?
Woohoo.
Very early in the tutorial, I got a pop-up here, like this one, encyclopedia, talking about the faces of a die. Saying that, you know, something very similar actually, that if the face is higher, then I get more results, more resources. But it didn't tell me what the face of my die was. Chat told me, but that's a bit weird. Hi, Scout Vulcan. Hello. Champions of Midgard. Interesting. Don't know it. The face of a die can have a maximum power of 4. What? What? The faces of a die have a power value ranging from 1 to 4. A face of a die can have a maximum power of 4. 1 to 8. 4. What? 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 Game. Construct dice can have double that. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. The power of face can be increased in various ways, such as using the enhancement chamber. It's just so confusing. Why? Why? Okay, no, I understand. Okay. No, the die has 6 sides, but it doesn't have numbers on it. It has symbols. It has a hammer for building. It has a sword for attacking. A compass needle for scouting, and so on. And then the number, the small number that you see here printed on the side, is basically the level, the power, and then the number down here below it is the durability. Okay, so it can have a maximum power of 4, but a construct dice can have up to 8. Holy moly, this is confusing. It will be fine. It will be fine. I've obtained a citizen. Yes, cultured people dedicated to research and technology. We can convert peasants into citizens inside the school. Well, thank you very much. I just did that. See? See? I get the objective. Upgrade a citizen. Upgrade a peasant to a citizen. I need to look for the building, school. I need to place the school. I need to do that. And then the game tells me how to do it. I don't mind finding out things on my own, but if the game already wants to tell me how it works, then please tell me before I do it. Okay. So, when they're pleased, they produce extra resources. When they're angry, they may go on strike. So, they are workers, they are builders, and they are scholars. Okay. Yeah, Evelina, that is true. It's not really a tutorial, it's the encyclopedia, and then it just feels off. If I need 2 sword dice, I can use 2 of them. One with a sword icon and number 2. That makes sense. Thank you. They are kind of saying that here because I know the wheat field needs 2 of those cogwheels. Cogwheel dice. But here's a power of 2, so yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for confirming that. All right, production. That's really cool. Don't really need this right now, but that's really cool. So, okay. More production. Yeah, you will be fed. I do need more food eventually. This is not on, so we can just go and harvest stuff somewhere else as well. Building things. I might need another cookhouse. We need wood for that. Okay. Oh, we might just make more dice. Also, we need to make more peasants. Citizens, I mean, citizens. And then I need to wait. We need to generate more food. Food I can get here from the hunting grounds. Is that hunting ground? Yes. And that's it. My dice are freezing, which happens. There's a 30% chance that that will happen. Okay. Making more dice. Exactly. It's easy, though. It's really easy to do. Hi, Gobi. We need to feed you. We're almost running out of food. Hasn't obtained. Yee! They're happy with me. Okay. I need food. I need to be... Okay. Well, more of them are freezing. The thing is, if I just wait and not do anything, my dice will not lose durability and the winter will be over. I wonder, is there a disadvantage to just waiting the winter out, not doing anything? Sorry, we're gonna lose you. My citizens are content. Somewhat content. I need 1 more citizen, though. You will be fed. Gonna reroll here. I've got 2 books. Very good. We need 1 more, but for that we need to wait. Hunting grounds here. More food, more food. Where is it? Here. And here. Okay. You did not expect to wake up to learn that China has banned all new games, has it? Has it? Why? Why would you do that? Need to get a bit more wood. This one... I'll just wait for the reroll. It has... Oh no, my dice are freezing. Does it tell me like how long winter's lasting? No. It just says we're in the middle of winter. I can speed up time though. Okay. Enemies become stronger. Okay, that is a good point. So just waiting it out is not a good idea. Okay. Beachside coat. Only now? We just feed dice and wait it out. Hunting grounds over here. Great. We will... I'm gonna wait out winter because they're all frozen. I suppose I need more steam generators. Well, the foreign cultural reference. Yeah, they might get ideas, right? Oh, I know, Skuldew. I know. I'm aware. I just decided not to. So I did first, but it was only for 2 minutes. And I didn't want to waste more wood. So now they're all frozen. Now we wait. Hi, Elmster. This is Dice Legacy. It's a new game. It's a dice-controlled worker placement game. Slightly city builder. I've read that it's roguelike, but I'm not sure. Like, I haven't seen any roguelike things yet. It's quite interesting. Antifreeze is the ale. Or maybe. Maybe, I'm not quite sure. So while we wait for winter to be over, we'll quickly do something else. Oh, sorry, yeah, if I click outside, then I'm gonna do this here. Let me sit up straight for this. Hide my knees again, that are totally not real. Right, Nord. Oh, but the game is paused. Is there a run game in the background thing? Pause when window loses focus. Here we go. So we're gonna not do that right now. Resume. Yes, the music stops, but the game is still here. So we have not been attacked. We're good. And winter is over, or winter is about to be over. We're just in the intermittent season here. It's a bit weird that there's no spring or autumn. It's just there is summer, then there is the end of summer, then there is winter, and then there is the end of winter. But okay. We're still looking for the source of attacks. I'm just waiting for my dice to thaw. And then we're gonna immediately start growing wheat again. Hello, Fair Baptist. Hi, hi. Yes, apparently in China. I was expecting that already, but yeah. So be careful. What's this? Sharing experience. A newly obtained dice have extra power. 1 extra power. Is that because it's a rare one? Newly obtained citizen dice now start with 2 of these. Wait, this is also really cool. Oh no. What am I gonna do? Greenhouse. Wheat farms assigned peasant districts. Work also in winter. Oh, this is so cool. My wheat farm is not in a peasant district. So that's a bit unnecessary for me right now. Okay. All newly obtained dice have 1 extra power. But here the extra power is only for gathering. Here the extra power is for everything. But how many citizens do I need still? I know at least I need 1 more. We're gonna go for this one. The citizens are pleased. Oh yeah, right, because I enacted something of their choice or something. Also, my wheat field that was already plowed is now barren. Which means if I see winter is coming, then I shouldn't start doing things here if I can't finish it. Good to know. Okay. Upgraded dice. They don't count as new. New means you get them from a house or you convert a peasant to a citizen in a school. That would count as new. Okay. Right, so the plan is to gather. We could do with... Doesn't really matter. Everything. Here, here, here. Oh, I don't have anything. Alright, here we go. You will be fed. And then we need 1 more to become a citizen. So it's going to be a new one and it's going to be stronger. Right, what about you? Building and fighting. I wanted... brewery. Where's barracks? Oh, peasant was converted. That was the sound. Barracks here. What's it do? Converts peasants into soldiers. Ah. I see. Okay, we're gonna do this. Unlock enhancement chamber. Oh god, we're being attacked. I didn't see that. I didn't see it. Bringing those back. There's a building one, but I really feel like I need to heal this. Or not healing, but feed it. Okay. It is a ring well, yes. It's a brilliant idea, but I don't like the camera movement then. I can click here to just quickly move there. Makes it slightly better. I have enough herbs, okay. More food from here. We don't need this. We got the knowledge thing. I like the timeline points here of, you know, this is a peasant district and this is a peasant district. I would prefer it if there were like a markers for this is where the school is, or, you know, like the very important buildings. We're now producing knowledge that I can then use for researching my first tech. So that's going to be interesting. Building. We need to build this. It's going to be the barrack. Okay. Other than that, that's it. We could do with more trees or more wood. We'll grow wheat now. Was that again? Oh yeah, the apothecary for healing. Here you can be. I'm gonna wait for this one. We want it. We need it. The VIBs. Because of spelling. I got... Oh, a raider's incoming. Gotcha. Very good, very good. So yeah, knowledge points, right? So I have 2. Increase wood gathered from forest by 1, and increase food gathered by hunting grounds by 1. Oh, there are tabs down here. Okay. Because I was wondering, I have this quest where I need to unlock... Here. Enhancement chamber. There's also production. Increase wheat produced by farm by 1. I think I'm going to go for this now. Cook has restores 4 extra durability. Increase the time before fire destroys a building. Enhancement chamber. I have to do that for the quest. A tower passively provides a soldier... a fighting face on a nearby structure. And threats. I do not understand what that means. I don't understand what that means, but that's okay. Hi, Dravenor. Hello. Thanks for liking. The market unlocks the market. Merchants can trade resources. I don't have merchants. And religion unlocks a shrine. Monk dice can bless a die. I also don't have those. So I'll go for the enhancement chamber because I need that for a quest. And then I'll go for more wheat. Okay, we want to produce more knowledge points. Very good. Production. Actually, no. Oh, never mind. It's green. It doesn't have a higher power, though. Good. A free sword and raiders near the tower. So I don't... But it says it provides that face... Wait, does it provide that on a die? Do I need to have a die there for it to work? I don't know. I think I've confused myself right now. We need to produce stuff again. We'll build things. I'll feed you. I don't need to build right now, but... Maybe I can... What about a trading? Oh, I don't have merchandise. Never mind. Oh, I need to upgrade a peasant into a soldier. What do I need for that? Iron. Okay, this one. We'll make a soldier out of you. I like that. Production. Oh, we only need one for this. Okay. More gathering. We gather... Food. Food, I suppose. You're busy here. What about... Oh, another outpost. But... The dice mechanic is really cool. I like it too, yes. I'll make a man out of you. Right. The Milan song. Strong men defending our interests and expanding our reign. Why is it only men? Why is it not a women game? You can convert the peasant dice into soldier dice inside barracks. I've done that just now. Thank you. They are pleased when we prevent riots. They're angry. They occasionally get wounded. Does that mean they don't get wounded if they're not angry? Okay. They can have the attack thingy. They can also build something and they can raid. Here we go. Good. Amazon DLC, as in women fighters. You don't have to be an Amazon as a woman to be able to fight. Now we need to build the enhancement chamber. Where do I find this? Empowers the upper face of a die. I think I'm being attacked here. Oh, I haven't built this. Oops. Seems like I forgot. It happens. I hear mystery cooking already. I wonder what he's making. collecting. We just spent all our trees, all our woods. So we need to collect more. You can be fed. Very nice. Have a good one, Gobi. Thank you for being here. All right. I would assume it was Amazons and as in the women culture tribe, whatever, that were really strong fighters and were rumored to have cut off one of the breasts so they can use bows better. A noxious smell, a foul stench fills the air. Strange-looking figures are carrying putrid jars. Perhaps some kind of poison? We must stop them from spreading any sort of dangerous malady to our population. Yes. You will not get here. I like those events that happen randomly. Okay, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna feed you more trees. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get anything for production. Get building ones. Wait, I have this building. There you go. Oh, and here we need the scout. Well, I'd say we're managing just fine. There's another one coming. No, no, no. Not with me. We're okay with food, I suppose. The Twitch integration. Right. Oh. Design a better bow, right? I would hope they did at some point. We will need to... They're happy when they survive. I mean, that makes sense. But we need to make them just more happy in general, right? So what if we were to get another peasant? And I'll just be careful that we don't overflow here. I can try. Another attack. I'm going to keep this here. Need to get more trees. Oh, I did the croup. Sorry. I'm sure you fought valiantly. Sorry about that. May I ask what difficulty you were playing on? Because I'm curious how other people perceive that AI. We need to heal our soldier here. Are you unhappy? You're content. Okay. There's 2 more classes then. I know that the monks... Oh, the monks and the merchants. That's it, actually. Okay. Thank you, Anaculad. Thank you, thank you. You only just saw. Right. I'm going to play Humankind again tomorrow on stream. 1 p.m. Sorry. 2 p.m. Oh, I might have said the wrong thing now in a YouTube comment. Oh, well. Got confused. 2 p.m. is when we start. And tomorrow we're going to play some more multiplayer, but with a team this time around. I can raid. But I need 3, so that's probably not really going to work out. Yeah, we'll be fine. I need gold and herbs. I don't have gold. Where do you get gold from? I would assume a gold mine, but I haven't found one. Odd. In any case, what I wanted to say is that I will be streaming Humankind again tomorrow. And then you can get the avatar drop again. On weekends, probably not, because I only stream Sundays. And on Sundays is always just chatting and then probably checking out indie games. Because I don't have that much time. CEST, Central European Summertime. So that is in 1 hour and 9 minutes tomorrow.
Someone subbed.
Thank you, Billy Crush, for the Prime Gaming. Appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. Misinformation, I know. I don't know, but Someone was asking about the humankind drop, if it's already available. And then they found out, yes, it's available. And then I answered, and then I said, hey, I'm going to stream again on Monday. And I added the time, but I'm not sure. Maybe I put in the wrong time. I don't remember. I remember what I did. Oh, wait, I placed this. So we need workers. Or builders or whatever. Gold. Yeah, so the enchantment chamber is also a bit useless right now. I suppose we can keep this. I have knowledge points. Increases wood, increases food. Religion, economy. That's for... Yeah, I don't have merchants yet. I might want to try the tower. If they're getting stronger, a tower might be nice. Enhancement chamber also restores 3 durability. Oh, yes. Increase the time before fire destroys a building. We haven't had any fires yet. 4 extra durability. If 16 is the max, I think that's okay. Increase food produced by the mill. Let's say yes. And then gathering, we want more wood gathered. Wow, we just learned a lot of new things, a lot of improvements. Hi there, Meliodas. How are you? Happy Sunday. Keep them confused, keep them curious. It was unintentional. If it even happened, I don't know. It's just, do you have that too? When you type something, you send it, I don't know, it's a text, it's a WhatsApp, it's a comment somewhere. And then afterwards you think, wait, did I write that? Is that correct? Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe I was actually writing this. Wait a second. And then you go and check. Happens to me all the time. If I hover the cursor over the ironstone mines, it says that there is a chance for gold. Oh! Has a small chance of also providing gold. I didn't know. I do have gold. Thank you. I thought there's a gold mine, but that makes it... It makes it easier, but also not. Well, at least I got tomorrow, right? It specifically sets Monday in case they were in a different time zone. Ah. That was really weird, Sleepy Dragon Man. Okay, so we have the gold, which means... Power on. And power is the upper face of a die. Oh wait, only here? I might have misplaced this again. Six seconds. Torches. A dim light. Screaming men with torches. We must stop them from setting fire to our settlements. We must, yes. Oh, there's 2 now. Oh no! Oh no! There's 2, which means I need 2 of them. I didn't realize that. Good to know. So this is turned down now. Oh no, and now I need to put a die on there. Okay, I understand. Alright, I got one. I got one. Yeah, that was scary. So I need to keep 2 then. 2 sword ones all the time. Good to know. Okay, we've got a wounded thingy. We need herbs now. If I empower you, does it matter which one you are? What if I empower you? Any die, and not all the trait dumb. I didn't know that dice can be dumb. Okay. Hello, Spartan Elite. How are you? Hi. The empowered phase will be the top one when you place the die there. Okay, so it's not that the die itself is going to be empowered. It doesn't matter what side it is. It's only going to be that one that I that is facing upwards. Would be nice to know that, right? Oh wait, it does say that. Empowers the upper face of a die. It does say that. Take it back. I'm glad I picked this one then. On purpose. Oh. Can I get it? I need to unlock the forge now. Oh, here we go. Now I have it. Cool. I need herbs. And we're not building anything right now. I want to make this a citizen district. I can't do that right now. Because I don't have enough gold. That's okay. You can be healed. That's it then. Into the blizzard. Lovely. It's not winter. Why do I always get that in summer? Ah. Alright. Dice can definitely be dumb. Sometimes when playing D&D, you have a session where everything goes wrong. Literally everything. You can't roll a decent... or you can't make a decent throw. Oh, crap. I need 2 again and I don't have them. Wait. We're gathering herbs. We need... stone. This is stone. This is also stone. Hey, I got a more powerful one. Very good. 2 knowledge. Coming right up. I only have 1 here. The forge. Although I do want more food as well. Reduction in wood. Yeah. Bellows. Scouts. Unlock the forge. Okay. Forgets 2 dice together. What? Forges 2 dice together into a powerful construct die. That sounds cool. I like that. I'm gonna wait a bit so I can put this here. You're the forever DM. This is known as your favorite session. Of course, because then everything goes wrong and then you can think about all... Oh, the game is paused. You can think about all the nice critical fails. I suppose as a DM that'd be really fun. As a player, that is so frustrating when nothing works. Save scum. No. No, you can't save scum. You can save and quit. You can also retire this, so that makes me think it's a roguelike. It's the Settler Halo edition. I really like that. No, this is Dice Legacy. It just came out. It's a ring world. You're playing inside the ring. And you do things by throwing dice and then placing them. So there's different dice classes. There's the peasant class who can gather materials, work buildings, build buildings, scout, fight. There is the citizen class. They can build, work in buildings, and research. There's also mercenaries who can fight and raid and scout, I think. No, build, not scouting, building. Mages and monks, but I don't have those yet. It's like a worker placement kind of city builder game. It's quite interesting. But no, you can't save scum. We need to heal our die here. There's only 1 sword now. It's a bit... Could be better, right? Gonna heal you. We're gonna plant more... Oh, winter's coming. Winter is coming. Scouting. I'm not building anything right now. Oh, I need to wait for this. We need to gather more wood because winter's coming, and then we can turn on the generator. Video. Here's the second one. All right, so we're now We're now safe from the next raid attack. Do you need to be healed? Sadly, I can't put this here. Okay. We need to gather more herbs. There's the next raid attack. Didn't even see that. Oopsie. All right. All right, now I heard this though. There you go, we got them. So I need to make sure to collect more, or just to get more of these fighting ones, the sword dice, and save them here. All right, herb and gold. I'm gonna activate this, and then we're gonna improve. Into the blizzard. Well, it's a bit too early. Oh, I need more herbs. We're gonna improve this one. Very good. Done this. We're gonna leave this now because winter's coming and then I can't use that anyway. So yeah, we're gonna make this into food. Our wheat, perfect. First Ringworld game you ever saw. Yeah, same here. Same here. It's very unique. Enchanticide that is already in double value. I would assume because you can make it up to 4 and then the construct one can be 8. It says empowers, right? So I would assume that you can empower it more than once. Yeah. Hi, Flint Raised. I'm great. Thank you. How are you? It's good to see you. Also, it is quite late actually. Oh no. Save and quit. My progress will be saved. Yes. Good. That's legacy. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it's very unique. I enjoy playing it. It looks good. The music is very nice as well. My problem is with I can't turn off the moving background here in the title screen, but also in the game. When the game is paused, things still move, which is also not really nice because it makes it difficult to actually see if it's paused or not. There could be a better tutorial explaining things before you have to do them and not just, you know, you do a thing and then afterwards the encyclopedia pops up. So there are still things that they could improve. For people with simulation sickness, this is difficult to play. I've been using my acupressure wristbands. It's okay. I did get a headache. Not too bad, but yes, if you have simulation sickness, be careful. Other than that, I think it's a cool game. Very unique. I like it. Thank you all for being here today. Sorry I have to leave, but Mystery's already cooking lunch, so I can't stream longer. Thank you all for the support, for hanging out and chatting, for the bits and the subs and the gift subs and being amazing. And thank you all. Bye.